Hello all and welcome to L Nuclear. Over a year ago I made two videos where I talk about the Martin Logan Motion series, in particular the 60XTI, which I spent a lot of time with and really love that speaker. I think it's a wonderful performer, it's a good value, and I'm a big fan of that particular design. The folded motion tweeter is a great innovation. The 60XTI was part of the second line, the second generation, I'm pretty sure, of the Motion series, which originally was conceived to be kind of an alternative to the electrostatic models that basically were out of reach for many because they're very expensive. They created a tower speaker that had many similar sonic characteristics to the electrostatic, but more affordable and in a more traditional speaker cabinet design. And that folded motion tweeter was kind of the featured star of the show in terms of that design. An innovative and very, very precise, detailed sound being generated from this particular structure, which is kind of designed in a very different way from your traditional tweeter, made the speaker unique, although there are other companies that make similar tweeters, but it really did have its own sound, and in conjunction with the full design, it gave you some of the qualities that the electrostatic speakers had. But I like traditional, retro-looking speakers, and these kind of really resonated with me, and the sound is phenomenal. If you can reference those videos if you'd like to hear more detail about how I felt about those speakers. The reason I'm making this video all this time later is because I noticed that there is a severe sale going on in this second generation of Motion, of the Motion line, because they're coming out with a third generation, so they've discontinued the second. So there's a clearance. They're trying to sell what they've got left in inventory. So Amazon, for instance, 40% off of the Motion series in some cases. So I decided to pick up a pair of 15i, which is the Motion series entry-level, very small bookshelf speaker, which you can see there right here, I use as part of a home theater setup, but primarily two-channel. I'm not really a surround sound guy. I like two-channel listening, and this particular speaker was good for this particular environment. So it's hooked up to a vintage amplifier that's actually 40 years old, still works very well, which has about 120 watts per channel, going through an NAD preamp. And I'm listening to digital sourced music through this, and I have spent a lot of time with it, and I must say, I'm very, very impressed with this speaker. It has the characteristics of the larger models, the folded motion tweeter, definitely a compact design, rear ported, and just to speak purely from an emotional standpoint, this is an incredible value. You get this speaker for 40% off of retail. Very, very inexpensive for a speaker of this quality that even at its full price was a good value. So I wanted to just let people know to look for it. It might be worth picking up a pair if you can use them in some environment, in your home situation, your home theater, two-channel, whatever application. These speakers I find to be very exciting, very, very good sounding speakers. Detail, bottom end, of course, is not going to be what a tower is, but surprisingly full bass response from this very, very small speaker. Very, very fun. Very fun to spend time with different kinds of music, seeing how they shine, what the soundstage in comparison to the 60XTI. It's very interesting. Compare and contrast an entry level, the least expensive, and the most expensive. Although it's more a factor of size and what you're getting structurally, but the technology is the same. The innovation is the same. The cabinet design, the quality of the lack of cabinet, the MDF build is tremendously quality. It's all real good, and the sound is to match. So if you're looking for I'd say just a speaker that's not going to cost you a lot of money, but it's going to have a really rich and rewarding sound experience for you. This is a wonderful speaker to buy, and for 40% off, you really can't lose. So I wanted to make you aware of that. I just wanted to kind of add this as an adjunct to the other videos about this particular company and the high quality they're delivering for a very, very reasonable price. And right now, it is extremely desirable to try to buy a pair, because they are very inexpensive. $269 on Amazon per speaker. You know, for under $500, you get a very, very high quality bookshelf speaker. They probably will sell pretty quickly. They're on a clearance. They're no longer being produced. They're going to be replaced by the new Motion series that is coming out in the next month or so. So grab a pair if you can, enjoy your music, and that is what I have to say today. And well, it's Sunday, it's a beautiful day, and I think I'm going to go outside and enjoy the rest of the sunlight. So peace to you, and take care. Bye.